Thank you, devotees. So, Krishna is saying, "Na adatte kasyachit papam." So, the reason why the living entities are suffering from punyam and papam, they're subject to the punyam and papam because they're anu. Anu means they do not know the consequences when they perform their actions. So, na adatte kasyachit papam. They do not know what is papam, what is punyam. Chaiva sukritam vibhu. But as far as we are anu, and because of that we are bewildered by what is punyam and papam. But if we understand what is the nature of this person who's Vibhu, so there are two entities, Anu and Vibhu. Vibhu means one who is all powerful, one who is pervaded everywhere. The Jivatma cannot be called a Vibhu because right now I know what is happening in my body, I know. But I do not know what is happening in someone else's body. Krishna also says this in the 13th chapter. क्षेत्रज्ञम अपि च मां विद्धि सर्वक्षेत्रेषु भारत क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञोः ज्ञानं यत्तत् ज्ञानं मतं मम. So I am the kshetrajna in all the bodies. While the living entity is the kshetrajna only for his body. Of course, the body might change, but Krishna is the kshetrajna for all the bodies. So even one claims to be liberated, he does not know what Brahma is thinking or Indra is thinking. It is not possible. Correct. So the living entity is actually Anuswarupa. And Krishna is Vibhu Swarupa. Vibhu means he is all powerful, he is Vibhu. So Krishna is telling here, Na adatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu. So sukritam and dushkritam, right? Punyam and papam. So this is the nature of the living entity who is associated with material nature. And when the living entity associates with material nature, he enters into a very complicated situation and he performs so many activities. But the Vibhu is beyond this Sukritam and Dushkritam, pious activities and impious activities. But the living entities, Krishna mentions, the next shloka, the next two lines is Agnana and Avritam Jnanam. But the Jnanam of the living entity can be overcome by Agnana. Right? So this is the difference between the Vibhu and Anu. So the Vibhu's Jnana is never overcome by Agnana. No, that never happens. But so living entities are by nature uh, capable of being led into the complexities of material energy. So ajnanena avratam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So people are getting bewildered in this world by the illusion of creation, illusion of destruction, illusion of action, illusion of enjoyership, illusion of agency. So in this way, there are so many levels, infatuation that we are subject to. So this is the beginning of authentic theism. Authentic theism means to understand how we are being controlled every moment. So if I become a little aware, if I become a little conscious, if I become a little sane, then I can realize how every moment I'm being controlled by so many forces. Every moment, is it not? And I don't even like their control, but I'm forcibly controlled by my phone, by my boss, by these projects, or by hunger, by thirst, by my desire, by my anger, by so many things. So intelligent person will come to understand. So who's this person who's controlled in so many ways? Who am I? So this realization of Krishna's Maya is what is what is the first step of actually becoming aware. So if there is an illusion that I'm a part of, then there must be someone managing this illusion. So by anumanam, we can come to a conclusion that there is someone behind this maya. Because I see myself that I could be in so much illusion all the time. Then there must be someone beyond this, behind this maya. But most people, they don't, they are in the mode of passion. And so they are confidently thinking that I am the doer. They're confidently in the idea that the situation is permanent. This momentum will go on forever. People are very busy. They're shopping in the malls. They're shopping in Costco, Walmart. They're driving here, there. They're all, I mean, that includes me as well. This immense false confidence that this action that is being done, I'm accomplishing this activity, this is me. I will perform this action, and this is my child, this is my house, and I will, feed these and I'll nourish them, and I am the cause. So this is lack of realization of atma-tattvam. This is what griheshu grahamedhinam, Bhagavata mentions. Apashyatam atma-tattvam griheshu grahamedhinam. So apashyatam. So because of not seeing the atma-tattvam, we are being bewildered by the idea that I am the doer. And as soon as I believe I am the doer, then immediately I impose my identity on the body or the mind, I power, and I start acting. And as soon as I start acting, I have to own up the activities of this body. Because I own it up, I don't have to own. Correct? Sometimes we need not own many projects in our corporate world or something, but sometimes I speak and I take ownership. And immediately, if the project is not delivered on time, then I have to take the blame. Is it not? So who's the problem? I'm the problem. I owned up that project. Similarly, I poke my nose into many thoughts. I poke my nose into many habits. And then I worry. I have a choice to not even enter there. But I want a sense of doership somewhere. Somewhere I want a sense of doership. And I want to enjoy. And as soon as I want to enjoy something, then I have to take responsibility for it. I have to plan, strategize it, think about it. In this way, my intelligence is getting invested into the complexities of matter because I want a sense of doership and enjoyership. Why do I want a sense of doership? Why do I own it up? Because I want a stake in that enjoyment. Because I want a stake in that enjoyment. And how will I get the stake in enjoyment? If I do it, people will ask, who did this? I did it. And I get a stake in that enjoyment. So to get a stake in enjoyment, I want to do it. So why do I want to get a stake in an enjoyment? Because I'm bewildered. I don't understand what is the enjoyment there for me. Who am I? Why should I even enjoy that? I don't think like that. I I get bewildered. Oh, there is this enjoyment. Let me work hard for this. In this way, we somehow get bewildered by a definition of success. And we work very hard for the definition of success we have borrowed from someone. And we concoct various philosophies to support our foolishness, to as a crutch to support our foolishness. We have to rationalize our foolishness in some way or other, right? So we rationalize with these philosophies. You have to work very hard, or whatever happens in this world is for good. This is all false philosophies. It doesn't mean that whatever is happening in this world is for good. Of course, in one sense, yes, in the topmost reason. But we have to understand how it is good and what is actually good and bad. So in this way, we concoct many philosophies, right? One philosophy could be that uh, if you work hard, it will be good. If you have faith, everything is good. Or in this way, we work, be confident in life. Uh, uh, the nature of life is that there is success and defeat. So these are all rationalizations to live in this world, so that we can rationalize our pain and go on. But an intelligent person will not be satisfied by these lame philosophies. These are all lame philosophies because ultimately I don't like pain. Right? So why is it that I'm undergoing pain? An intelligent person will challenge all these philosophies. Right? Or sometimes God is giving me this pain. Why should God give you pain? Right? Or God died for my sins. Right? This is like popular in Christianity. So an intelligent person, a thoughtful person, will not be satisfied by these rationalizations that anything in life is for good, or you could say there is no God, or God simply exists, or there are many gods. Whatever I feel like, whatever you believe is good. If you believe something is good, it is good. If you don't believe something is good, it is not good. These are all mental crutches, that we are putting, and Krishna conscious philosophy is supposed to defeat all these crutches because there are false crutches. And we ourselves are not convinced with these crutches. That is why we are doubtful of them. The reason why we are doubtful about these philosophies when an atheist confronts us is because we ourselves are not convinced about it. So these are all different rationalizations. Or maybe animals don't have souls. If I kill animals, they don't feel anything. These are all rationalizations for my insensitivities. And then rationalizations for my laziness is that there is no karma, there is no next life. So in this way, we bring in a lot of rationalizations to justify our foolish engagement with matter. Right? How can we give up all of this enjoyment? And what will you do? And if everyone becomes so wise, then what will happen to this world? So in this way, we can even give like a 2-hour class on all the rationalizations, false philosophies that upholds our foolishness. Right? Upholds our foolishness. So in this way, we are investing our attention in something material that we have absolutely no business with. And we ourselves realize this after some time. Right? Why did I foolishly react in anger? Why did I foolishly chase behind this boy, chase behind this girl? Right? Why did I speak like this? In this way, we ourselves look back on our own choices and we think, why did I do this? So, because of bewilderment, we identify with a certain enjoyment. And as soon as we identify with something, there is very little choice that we have from there on. This is called Sangha. Sangha means we identify with something that this is for me. You become that the click happens in your mind that this is for me. And once that click happens, you start desiring it, to possess it. Right? So whatever brings that to you, that is called karma. Karma means that activity that brings a certain enjoyment you have in your mind and to reality, to a physical reality, that is called karma. So karma means that which helps you enjoy kama. So if it is dharmic, if it is legal, it is karma. If it is illegal, it is vikarma. If it is transcendental, which means you don't even want to enjoy, that is akarma. So, so this sense that I belong here, identity, is the foundational existence, is the foundational reason why we are drawn to certain choices. So Krishna consciousness says, you change your identity, then you won't be infatuated at all because you can spot the fact that you don't belong here. You are actually pure spirit soul. And with that realization, we won't we will be freed from the idea that I am the independent actor and I am the independent enjoyer. This illusion of enjoyment will go away. Where is enjoyment here? Right? Because we are constantly being threatened by so many miseries. But because of illusion, because of moham, we think we don't see these three miseries constantly embarrassing me. We don't see this. So to awaken us, agnana timira andhasya, because we are blind, we are in darkness, timira andhasya, jnana anjana shalakaya. To awaken us to this realization, hey, living entity, hey, jiva, you are actually being embarrassed by these three miseries. Miseries due to, like Prabhupada was mentioning this, Prabhupada's conversations, Prabhupada's lectures are all very pratyaksham. Pratyaksha means live. You see it live then and there. This is called jnanam, right? Jnanam doesn't mean you believe in it or you have an opinion about it. You see it live then and there. That's called jnanam. Jnanam of the spirit soul means right now I see I am the soul. This is called jnanam. Not that I think I am a soul. That is not jnanam. Right? That is not jnanam. That is information. But jnana means shraddhavan lavade jnanam. That jnana means what? You see it then and there. So Prabhupada is saying, you see, this bee is coming constantly, this fly is constantly coming, going here and there. This is called, Prabhupada says, this is Adi Bhautikam. And that's what Prabhupada is talking about. And he was pointing, this is bee, this fly is going. Because if we say something, what happened to Ajamila, then, it is something, we think maybe it happens only in Puranas. No, Krishna consciousness is here and now. This is called Jnanam. Right? So, we have to become conscious of this fact that I am actually being embarrassed by these three types of miseries. While I don't want them, this is being imposed on me. So when we realize this, we actually understand that I am trying to escape from miseries at every point. This is what I'm actually planning. I'm trying to make money. Why am I trying to make money? Because money gives me the ability to escape some miseries. It puts me in a position where I can escape some miseries. I can go around some miseries. But what about all miseries? I'll still have some miseries, right? So, how to overcome those? We don't think about it. We don't think about it. So, money is good. I mean, okay, fine. It can put you in a position of space where we can think about all of this. But after having money, if you are not thinking about it to solve all the problems, the ultimate problem, what is the use of money? Because even after money, everyone is worried. After having money, everyone is worried. The reason is we cannot be happy until all our problems are solved. Atyantika dukkha nivritti. But this muhyanti jantavaha, but this living entity is not coming to this point. He is not able to realize this. Actually, I am not the enjoyer, I am not the doer. I'm not enjoying here. This is not true actually. So this is very difficult to get actually. 99% of people will not get it. And even amongst devotees, most people will not get it. That I cannot be the enjoyer. It's very difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy to understand this. But for someone who's chanting Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, one who's chanting Hare Krishna mantra constantly with great devotion, Krishna tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purakam dadami buddhi yogam tam. Krishna will give them this intelligence. Actually, my dear fool, you are not enjoying. You are actually suffering in this world. Come back to me. Right? This knowledge will be revealed to someone who's aspiring to connect with Krishna with great faith and dedication. So whether it can be me or not depends on my effort. So that depends on our choice. And it's very easy to be in that 1% of people, sorry, in the 99% of the people who will not have this knowledge ever in this whole life. They will try huff and puff, but they are not going to have this. Maybe in the future births they might. Bahunam janmanam ante. But in this life, not possible. And I could be very well that person if I don't aspire hard enough. So we should try to aspire hard, chant very nicely, and in this way be receptacles of this Maha Vidya. So I'll stop here. Any questions or comments are welcome. Okay, thank you, devotees. Hare Krishna.